Hey y'all, welcome to the Style Chronicles. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I would like to share my current fall favorites, just a couple of things that I've been loving lately. If you are not a subscriber, please subscribe and hit the notifications bell so that you will be notified of recent uploads. If you have been a subscriber for a long time, I really do appreciate you joining us again. Thank you so very much. I'm really enjoying my little Style Chron family, as we call them collectively. I didn't come up with that, one of my cousins did. But anyway, thank you so much for being here, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started. First up, the first thing I wanna talk about is something that I don't even have to show you. It's kind of odd, but it's from Starbucks. So the weather going back and forth and, you know, constant, and then it just messes with you. My throat is extremely sore and I wake up in the morning gunky, like just, I don't feel too hot. I found something at Starbucks that I really do like. You can make it on your own. You just have to have the right ingredients, but it's called a medicine ball, and I don't know if you've heard of that. It's kind of an elixir. It's part of their underground menu. If you don't know, Starbucks has this like crazy off the menu that you can order, and they know exactly what you're talking about and they'll make it for you. So the medicine ball is like mint tea, peach tea, and honey and peppermint. But I can put it down below for you if you would like to see the little recipe, but you can order it at Starbucks, and I don't know what it is about the blend. It's just tea and like pumps of peppermint and honey, but the blend of it is so soothing, and when you inhale the peppermint, it just opens up your, airways, and then it just really makes me feel better in the mornings. So that's been my like go-to Starbucks drink lately. Tell me what your off-the-menu item is at Starbucks, that drink that you order that is like underground. Because it is fall, my nails, my hands, everything gets really dry in the fall. And I've been using this cuticle oil. This thing lives in my car, I know. I'm not saying drive around town painting cuticle oil on your nails, but it actually lives in one of my cup holders. These two products live together in my cup holder. And in the morning before I even, leave my house, I'll paint this on my cuticles like really quickly and let it sit. And then when I get to the first light, I will like rub it in. It just makes them so moisturized, and they're not, sometimes they get white because they're so dry, and it just looks gross around your nails to have them painted so nice and then have this white skin around it. So yeah, it's just soothing. It's something that I like to do. This one is lavender scented. It's Cuticle Oil by Deco Miami Cosmetics, but I have a great one from Essie that I love as well. But I just thought telling you to put them in your car would be a good, not so good idea. Because like I said, I'm not encouraging you to do this while you're driving. This Nature's Original Dionese Goat Milk Skincare Lip Balm. This is the crisp pear formula. It's not colored, it's just the scent. I would prefer to be deeper. It's really light and airy. But it's made out of goat milk and, of course, beeswax and all those great things for your skin. But I put this and this together, and I put them on all the time because I just get really dried out. Number one, the weather, when it changes, I get dry skin, and then also because I am on so many antihistamines and decongestants sometimes that it just sucks the water out of you, so you have to constantly compensate for that. Next up, my favorite nail polishes so far this fall have been the one that I have on, which is called It's Vintage, and it's by Butter London. This was a special collection that they did with Allure magazine 2 years ago. I've had it since then. It's just a very rusty kind of red color. I think it's so pretty for the fall. It's one of those colors that nobody makes, literally. You have the hardest time finding this kind of rusty red shade. I do anyway. Like caramel tones and stuff like that I really enjoy. So I really like that. It's really pretty. I love it. I don't know. I think it's so nice. The one that I had on last week before I painted this one is the After School Boy Blazer. It's so hard to remember the name. It's a deep navy blue. It's just so pretty, by Essie, which I really do like. After School Boy Blazer. And then the other one that I picked up recently that I had on before I had the blue is just called Wild Nude by Essie. If you have been a subscriber for a long time, you know that I am like a staunch Essie fan. I love my Essie nail colors, and for a long time didn't use anything else. It took me a very long time to branch out into other like brands even. I have a lot of Essie. I love them. They're one of my favorites. So yeah, so far these shades are my favorite. Just that rusty red, that navy blue, and then this real pretty nude color. And then to top that off, I I'm always in a hurry. So if I use something like this that doesn't dry fast, I have to use a speed dry top coat. So this is the Orly in a Snap quick dry top coat. And I just paint that on top just because there's always something. My kids always need something opened, or my daughter needs a diaper change, or, you know, open this package or open this drink, or, you know, they always need something. Help me do this, help me do that. So I don't have a lot of time to spend, you know, painting my nails and then waiting for them to dry. So I have to do it kind of quick. So next up are my favorite fall blushes, and these are just some that I fall in love with all over again every single fall, and I just feel like I have to tell you about them. This color is Film Noir by MAC. This is one of my absolute favorite fall blushes. It looks super scary, I know, it's super dark, but it's so pretty when you apply it very lightly onto your skin. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's like a raspberry color on me, and I like it on that cheek. It's just so pretty. One of my absolute faves for fall. The other one is actually a year-round favorite, but I pull it out in fall, is the Matahari by NARS. I absolutely love this color. It's such a pretty blue pink. It's just deeper than a lot of other kind of pinks that you find. So there's that shade. Really pretty pink. Like that. And I like, you know, I like to match my blush to my lipstick. I know I say that all the time, but I have to repeat it constantly because if you don't know, that's what I do. So yeah, I like for this to be an extension of itself. So the color just kind of translates onto the cheek and like that. My eyes can be whatever they want to be. They're cool tone, neutral, whatever, warm tone. My lip and my cheek tend to always match unless I'm doing, you know, something, I don't know, just absent-mindedly didn't plan for, but I typically do plan my face looks out. And the other two are, well, there's three really. These three, this is a MAC, it's an old MAC case, but you can purchase the shadows individually and put them into a pro case like this. And so these don't have the packaging that the other ones do, but this one is called Sketch, which is a really beautiful, deep, it's not the same color as the Sketch eyeshadow, but it's a really deep, dark. Do you see that right there? This is Film Noir, and this is a little like more darker, like black. This is a little bit more red, but really pretty. I'll swatch it here next to. There's Sketch, there's Film Noir, and then there is Matahari. So just really pretty colors for the fall. And then the next one is this one, which I forgot the color of. It's called Stubborn. I can never remember that. It's a really pretty shade, just a deeper pink shade for fall. And there it is right there. Really nice. Very pretty color. And lastly, one that I use to contour with a little bit more in the fall is called Taupe. And it's just a little bit more, I don't know, it's not gray, but it's that taupe color, and I just like it for the hollows of my cheeks, just to contour a little bit more. It's not bronze or anything like that, more cool toned, I guess, but really nice. And there it is, you can see it there. It's also a very pretty eyeshadow. So those are my favorite fall blushes. The only other one that I can tell you I wear a ton right now is the Tarte Party Blush, which this is going to be kind of my Sephora VIB purchases, one of them, because this is the birthday sized one that I think we received last year or this year as a VIP, but the full size I definitely want to get because this is a great everyday just favorite blush. I love this color. It's just, and it's so perfect like on everybody. I've seen it on so many different skin tones right here. It's just a great flush of color, so I love that one. Shadows. I tend to do more smoky, darker looks in the fall. I love a very smoky eye with a nude lip, one of my absolute favorite looks. It's great when you have hooded eyes like I do. I don't have a very visible crease right here. You have to really kind of work to get my eyes to pop. So smoky eyes just kind of black out the lid for me and create that depth, and I love it. So first up, of course, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette, which I absolutely love for the dark smoky eye if you're gonna do like a moody smoky eye. It's so easy, I think, to do it with this palette. You can literally do Rowdy or Avis. Untamed or All-Star all over the lid, even Fudge all over the lid, and then go in, or you could do Adorned all over the lid also. And then, you know, blend it out with New Wave or with Dawn or even Roxy, and it has that pop of color that wraps around the smoky eye, which I really love to do. And then it has that color on the lid. And then Electric and Cube as like inner corner highlights, absolutely beautiful. So I can get a lot of wear out of this palette. I do get a lot of wear out of the palette. I absolutely love it. The other one that I really do like is the Lorac Pro palette, which I have loved for years. I don't care for these shades down here. I don't wear them. I also don't care for that light pink or that mauve right there. I don't wear those. But these three at the front and then these last three at the end, I wear a ton, and I've hit pan on some of them. But this really and truly is the basis for so many of my looks. Even if I do use Subculture, I will go in with Lorac just to kind of prep my eye first. And then the other one that I really love around this time, and I don't even know if you can still purchase this, but it's the Master Palette by Mario. It came out last year in the fall. But these colors, sorry, this is what I have on today. I have on Bronx, the Stark Green in my eyes, in my lower eyelid, so the smoky part. And then I have Lula and Isabel to smoke it out, and I really made that Isabel kind of come out a little more when I applied the shadows to blend. And then what I do is when I'm done with everything, before I'm ready for lashes and everything, I take some of that Fifth Avenue color right here, which is real pretty gold, and I just pop it on the center. It's so light, and so you don't even notice it. You just do it quickly. But it just kind of breathes some life into that green that you've put all over the lid. It makes it look a little bit more dimensional. So this one is a great palette too. This Claudia color up here is a really beautiful like navy color, and then Muse as well is really pretty burgundy. So love those for the fall. Okay, in terms of lipsticks right now, I'm all over the place. I don't generally like metallic lipsticks, but I have three that I want to share with you that I am really liking right now. It just makes, it pops, they pop on your lips so much, and I absolutely love them. The first is the Revlon Metallic Ultra HD Matte Lip Color. This is the shade Glamour HD. And there you have it. I will swatch it here. It's a very, very pretty, and I'll insert pictures of this, a very, very pretty metallic-y pink color that's just really, really pretty with like nude lips or anything like that. The next one is this NYX Cosmetic Metals Lip Cream in the shade Retro Harmony, which is a really pretty kind of gold bronze color. Super, super beautiful. Really pretty. It's got more of a glossy kind of effect to it. It's a little lighter to wear than the other ones, but really pretty like as a top coat. If you just want like a bare lip with just a little bit of sparkle, it's really pretty. And lastly, this one. This is a MAC Retro Matte liquid lip color in the color Metro Chrome. Oh my gosh, I love this. This is like my favorite lip color right now. It's just so different and so beautiful. It's gorgeous. So pretty. I'll insert pictures so y'all can see. But loving those right now, just kind of for fall, like to deepen that lip and make it really, really pretty. Love that. My favorite nude right now is MAC's Honey Love. I love this nude. It's just so, so pretty right here for all my smoky looks. This one and what's the other one? Oh, the Mariah Carey one, the sparkly one. It's not available anymore, but it's gorgeous, which is just really light. It's like Myth, but not as opaque. And then this one, the Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color in High Drama, which is one of my favorite dark lips for the fall as well. There it is right there. It's just a beautiful dark burgundy with a fuchsia undertone to it. It's gorgeous. My favorite red, of course, year-round, Stila's Beso, which I will put right here. Gorgeous. It's just, yeah, whenever you want a red lip, that's just what I go for. And lastly, the Chanel Paris lip color in Deep Purple, which is one of my absolute favorite deep dark colors. I will put it next to the MAC High Drama. There it is. They're very similar. This was a little bit more brown in tone, or I guess it's more purple. I don't know why they call it purple. I don't think it's that purpley, but apparently it is. I think it's deeper, like dark purple. And then the last one is Eric by Chanel. That is one of my favorite dark colors, and I don't have it. I haven't repurchased it since last year. It's so hard to find. Every time I go to my counter here locally at like my Dillard's at Baybrook, they never have it in stock, and it's so frustrating because it's one of my favorites. I love it. lastly, I just really want to say thank you to a friend of mine, Miss Kristen321, who said some absolute beautiful things, just very, very nice things about me in one of her videos, and sent some subscribers over, and I really do appreciate it. I appreciate the exposure and just the kind, flattering things that she said. It was just very, very kind-hearted, and I really do appreciate that. There are so many people that I follow on YouTube, and you kind of get lost in the fray. You think, oh, you know, they have so many subscribers. You don't think, well, they don't know who you are, or they don't know, they don't follow your comments that you leave or anything. And there's a handful of people that do, and she's one of those who truly, truly knows her subscribers and knows what they want and knows how to just make everybody feel special. And I think that's a really nice thing. It's a really great quality to have on YouTube, is to just be so open and so accepting and just nice, which YouTube has changed so much. There's not so much nice in it anymore, but there is a handful of us. I like to consider myself as somebody who is nice. I don't like to discount anybody. Nobody is better than me. Nobody is worse than me. We're all part of the same, YouTube experiment. There are people on YouTube who are genuine and, accepting and nice. And it's really, really nice to be a part of that kind of group of people. So I really do appreciate that very, very much. Thank you so much for watching. I hope those quick little fall favorites, they were beauty favorites. I hope that they were something that you will look into or enjoy. And thank you so much for joining me. I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.